Hola, soy Lola, and you're listening to the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know what y'all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row crowd already.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don, and you're listening to the 3 Count Podcast Debate Show. Let's go down the roster. Introducing first, he is my tag team partner. He's the man that runs this show because I don't do shit. I don't run shit. I just talk shit. He's the landlord of the Dog Pound. He's the host of the critically acclaimed interview show. Now entering the ring, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Red Dog, Cliff Miller.
What's up? It is the Air Force veteran intel specialist, the one you call on when you need to get the job done. And, your favorite mercenary. But I'm glad I am on location right now. Actually, I'm on vacation and, in Massachusetts. Not going to tell you where in Massachusetts because that's classified.
Okay. Introducing next, and certainly not the last nor the least. Well, he is last, but he's not the least. He is the Dark Lord himself, Master Xehanort, the leader of the organization himself, the supervillain Damien Fatal.
You're damn right, and I'm coming from you from the depths of hell. Welcome. Y'all will be here soon enough.
Jeez.
Everybody that's listening and watching.
He said, welcome to the fire and brimstone and the red light.
Exactly.
You need a talk show, Damien. Kind of like Arsenio Hall.
Oh, really?
And call it In the Depths of Hell. Yep.
Hell.
Like, you need a late night talk show. Put that on like HBO or something. Yeah.
Probably have to be Cinemax, like late night.
You're right now, Cinemax. Yeah. You can't have a regular cable late night show. No.
Oh hell no. There's some crazy shit going on there.
Absolutely. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Count Podcast Debate Show. We haven't had a show in a minute. It's been a while, but hey, we're back. We're here to give you all your wrestling debate needs. So, and let's go through some announcements. Well, number one, go buy a shirt. Okay, go buy a shirt, flat out. ProWrestlingTees.com / the 3 Count Pod. That's where you will get all your 3 Count Podcast merchandise. And go buy yourself a shirt. Also, we have Now Entering the Ring interview show that the Red Dog hosts. We got episodes dropping every other day, so go check those out. Cliff, what was the what we got on the calendar coming up?
So right now we're kind of like on because of like a vacation and stuff like that. We're going to be kind of like on a short hiatus, but I can definitely tell you that we do have the Suplex Assassin coming up from MLW. He's definitely going to be Alex Kane. If you guys didn't know who that is, he's going to be on the show. We are still looking to get other people. We're going to get critically acclaimed writer Ella Dominguez. She'll be coming on an interview show. If you guys haven't seen, we've had Tony Cini on the show, as well as we've had the one, the only Antonio Padilla. He's a good friend of Chaz and I. So he was on the show. We had great conversations. And then we're also getting Aaron Schonke from Bat and the Sun. He will also be on our show. We're still looking to get some other names on there, but yeah, that's what you guys can expect in the future. But for right now, Antonio Padilla, and you can find Tony Cini as our latest interview that came out.
Awesome. My boy Tony's all he's cool. And Antonio, I just listened to that episode yesterday. Awesome stuff. Let's get right down to business. Let's get to it. So, match of the week. All right, match of the week. Best match that you've seen this week. That's what we do here. Damien, hit you off with it first.
Let's see. Ooh. Hold on. Give me a moment. I need a moment. Come back to me.
Wow. Okay. Well,
because I've seen a couple of good matches, and I gotta decide. Like, I need a moment. Give me a moment.
Okay. Fine. All right. Cliff, I know you have yours. I should have went with you first anyway, like I do, because that's you do the top 10, and then you normally put one of your honorable mentions for this spot. But yeah, so Cliff, match of the week.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and give a big shout out. Ring of Honor, best in the world. This match that we're going to talk about in particular is going to be EC3 versus Flip Gordon. That's on our honorable mention. That would be my top honorable mention match.
That match was fire. I'm not even gonna lie. I was upset that I couldn't be there live. I really wanted to go, but yeah, Best in the World was actually a good show. All right, Damien, do you have yours?
Okay, I want to have to go with NXT. That main event of NXT. I really enjoyed that. Which was the NXT Championship. Between Gargano and Karrion Kross. Like, I enjoyed that actually. Like, Gargano made Karrion Kross actually look good.
Yeah.
Like, he really did. Like, because everybody's been questioning Karrion Kross's how he wrestles, but this match actually was good.
Yeah. That was actually my match of the week as well, was Karrion Kross versus Johnny Gargano. I'm not a believer of Kross yet. I don't hate him.
This helped me. Actually oh, okay.
Yeah, the bad thing is we knew we knew he was gonna win the belt, when he first debuted. We knew it was only a matter of time.
Yeah.
And then when he won it, he got hurt. So we were used to Finn. And I think I liked Finn so much that I didn't want Karrion Kross to win the belt. And I was fine with Finn, but I knew Karrion had to get the belt sooner or later. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really did.
See, I
hate Johnny still. I mean, Johnny's a good heel. Johnny's
a great heel.
Johnny's a great heel.
He's better as a heel than he is a face.
Yeah, and it's definitely going to. I think definitely see Karrion Kross versus Joe happening. Definitely.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Kross Joe match, because the main event matches that Karrion Kross has had, I haven't seen anything that I'm like, you know what, this is the next top star. And unfortunately, I like Karrion Kross, but his presentation so far, man, Adam Cole pretty much buried that man by telling him, the best thing about you, he's just they give you the special entrance, they give you the special music, they give you the special lights. He's like, do you know what makes Adam Cole special? They ring the freaking bell. And I
kind of did kill that.
Kind of agree, man. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of agree on it.
I can't disagree with that either.
No, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. But definitely, guys, who are listening to this, definitely tell us your match of the week on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. We got everything. So let us know, what do you think your match of the week was this past week. We'll definitely check it out. All right, moving to our first, well, not necessarily a debate topic, but we got the mid-year awards. All right, we're about 6.5 months in. We're just the pandemic era of wrestling is officially over. Wrestling is back, thank the Lord. So mid-year awards, we got 3 categories: match of the year, show of the year, and wrestler of the year, male and female. Okay, those are the categories for the mid-year awards. So, Cliff, we're gonna start with match of the year. Match of the year so far. First half of 2021.
Yeah, so this was hard for me because, like you said, I've been doing the podcast, the power rankings, and everything, and it's tough to eliminate just one. But when I have to think about one with a great story, a great heel, a great face, a great action, great storytelling all the way through, there's only one that comes to mind, man, and I have to give it up to Walter and Ciampa at NXT Stand and Deliver Night 1.
You know what? Listen, I didn't think you were going to say that match, because that's my match.
Well, I'm gonna have to pick another match too, because that was kind of what I was gonna.
Hey, yo, that's crazy.
Alrighty then. So I guess I have to find something else. Shit.
No, listen, that has never happened.
Yo, that's the match. 3-0. We just decided it, right?
Yeah, no, like seriously, that match was fucking awesome.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was thinking about it when I was thinking about my match. I was like, I knew off the grip, off jump. I knew. I was like, my match of the year. I was like, the first match came to mind was this match.
No, that's the same thing. When
you know, and then like after. Now this is not to discredit. Like my second thought was Sasha and Bianca at Mania. Like, but you can like you toss those, give or take those two. If you had like if we were choosing like a 1A and 1B, I would put that one there. For argument's sake. But that that Ciampa and Walter match, it was
perfection. Perfection. Good.
It's just good. Yeah. I think even the spot when he broke the the chop, when he broke the table.
Yeah.
Bow, broke the table off. I was like, yo. I remember I called Josh. I said, Josh, I know you're doing schoolwork right now. I think he was in school. And I was like, I know you're busy, but listen, that man Walter just broke the table with his hand. He's like, what? He chopped the table. And the table crumbled. Oh man. But yeah, wow. All right, match of the year. We're all unanimously going with Ciampa versus Walter, and that's amazing. That's amazing. All right, show of the year. Okay, show of the year. So far in the first half of 2021, what was the show of the year for you? Let's go with you, Damien. Let's go with you first.
Ooh, show of the year.
Show of the year.
Both nights Stand and Deliver. Like NXT. I kind of all around. I think that's like my favorite show. That's the only one that I've been able to watch all the way through both nights. If that makes any sense.
Okay.
Like yeah, I like in the past couple of months, especially, I haven't been able to really have a chance to sit down and watch a lot of wrestling.
Mm.
But like, if I had to pick out what stands out to me most, that's the one that stands out. Like even more than WrestleMania.
Okay.
And that's WrestleMania. So
facts. That's facts. So I'm going with something recent. That happened yesterday. Well, when everyone hears this, it would have happened 2 days ago. Slammiversary was like that. Slammiversary was like that. Give it, and this is my unbiased Kenny Omega opinion. I feel like you could have took that match out. The show still would have been great, but that's my biased Kenny opinion. But no, Slammiversary definitely was like that. All the surprises was cool. All around it was a good show. Like the Ultimate X match, which I was so happy to see. It just brought me back. It was just like, yes. Josh Alexander is amazing. But
yes, he is.
I've said that for months. We've all said it. But yeah. Slammiversary takes it for me so far. That was a show that I really, really, really enjoyed from start to finish.
That's not a bad.
All right, Red Dog, what you got?
I'm gonna be honest, man. WrestleMania 37. That was my pick. That from the jump. I just thought both nights were always on fire. I know like there may be a couple matches in there that you could kind of be like, that kind of brought the show down a little bit. But overall, man, I thought 37. I mean, when you look at both main events, it was fire for me. So I think I have to go with that. And yeah, WrestleMania 37 for me.
So you wrestling on the card on WrestleMania 40?
Cool.
If they
go back to Ford, when they go back to Ford Field.
Yeah, if they let me.
All right, that cool. Nah, it's okay. As long as you're at they'll go back to Ford Field in Detroit.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why WrestleMania 40 at Ford Field sounds awesome to me.
No, it does.
But they'll never go back there. It's too many niggers.
Damn.
Wow. It was a lot in Florida when they were there, you know.
Yeah, but it's okay. Florida has a bunch of old white people. That's how they win.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
So all the retirees go. Anyway, moving on to our last mid-year award category. Male and female wrestler of the year.
Oh, you're gonna hate me for mine.
Male,
I can't say this out of my mouth.
male wrestler of the year. I am going with my tribal chief, your tribal chief, our tribal chief, the man that sits at the head of the table, Roman Reigns. That is my mid-year male wrestler of the year. Who you got, Damien?
Okay, so I want to pick him.
Don't go against your tribal chief.
I don't want to.
You know what happens when people don't go when people go against him.
That, but
Damien, I love you. I love you, yo.
You too, bro. But look, unfortunately,
you don't love then you don't love yourself because you're about to say something. If you say the name that I think you're going to say, I'm going to get mad.
I'm about to get mad at myself.
Oh, he's going to say it.
Fuck.
Oh, he's going to say it.
God. Jazz hands, man. Doing it. He's kind of been doing his thing, dude. Look, game recognizes game, bro. For companies winning titles, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
You really just picked Kenny Omega.
Look,
over the tribal chief.
I hate him so much.
You just picked Kenny Omega over the tribal chief. All righty. Go ahead, Red Dog. I don't even want to hear from Damien anymore. I don't want to hear his point. I don't know. Go ahead, Cliff.
All right, man. We just doing male wrestler right now, right?
Yeah, just male. I mean, I expect you to say what you call it, Kenny Omega. So if you say Kenny, that's fine.
All right. Well, there's something about like being, the head of the table and showcasing whether you're starting the show or you're ending the show, that just got to put you in a different level, right? But then there's something about holding multiple championships and multiple major promotions around that. At the end of the day, when you work with people like Moose, Sammy, Penta, fucking Phoenix, getting ready to work a program with Jay White, I mean, are we real? Like, is there anybody else to choose from? Like, yo.
Yes, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
I hate the It makes sense, dude.
It does. You're right. Like I said, it does make sense.
As much as I hate him, though, game recognizes game.
I mean, you can list all the big names that he's been working too, like, and
right?
even like the guys that he's been up and coming with. Like, I mean, that match with Jungle Boy was a fire match.
It was.
He's getting ready to run a program, of course, with Hangman Page. You also have him with Jay White that's coming up. Like, yeah, I mean, the names that are set out for him are incredible. Like, let's be real, okay? So Roman has like John Cena and The Rock, right? Possibly coming up. But we know and that's possibly, like John, maybe more yes than no. The Rock, that's a possibility. But we know that there's a match with Jay White, and we know that there's going to be a match with Hangman Page. And that's crazy to me to think that this man's get to work with like two of the biggest names right now in the company or in wrestling, just altogether. So that's where it's at for me.
Yeah, that's I'm at too. Like as much as I cannot stand that nigga, and I hope that somebody drops him on his motherfucking head. Hell, I'll drop him on his fucking head. Shit, I'll push him down a flight of steps or down the fucking ramp of an airport or something. I don't know. Just much as I don't like this nigga, I gotta give it to him. He doing it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. Game recognized.
I mean, if you were to argue that, Roman Reigns, I would. If you didn't say Kenny, I have to agree. You can't, it's a little weird if you don't mention, if you're not saying Roman, you're saying someone else. It's either Roman or Kenny. I do believe both of them respectfully have been holding it down, through the. But definitely Kenny. Yeah, Kenny has multiple championships, multiple made
It's because
promotions.
Kenny
Yeah,
has a little bit more freedom to go outside of his home company, as where
that's
Roman
also true.
kind of pigeon-toed into WWE.
True. That's
That's
true.
the
That is true.
reason. Only reason.
Facts. All right, female. Who you going with, Cliff?
Oh, my pick is gonna definitely throw everybody off. Let's be real, man. Ever since she got back into the Impact Zone, she is just throwing the house down with every single person that she's worked with, to include her match from on Slammiversary with Thunder Rosa, and it was a surprise match. I gave it up, man. Deonna Purrazzo is just tearing the roof down. So I would have said, like, I was so heavy on Britt Baker, and I got to thinking, I was like, man, but Deonna had a fire match too with Thunder Rosa. I was like, and Deonna's been just killing it with
That's
Jim.
facts.
And I'm just like, bro, like every single person she's put on the map, she's like made them look good and then just turn around and beat them. So I'm like, yo, I gotta give it to Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah. I can give it that. I can give it that. All right, Master Xehanort.
This is a really hard choice for me too. It's like all the women have kind of been doing their thing. So, see, I was gonna say Bailey before she got hurt, just because of everything that she was doing.
You can still pick Bailey.
I'm gonna go with the SmackDown Women's Champion.
Bianca. Okay, Bianca. Okay, that's a good one. My female of the year. If Cliff's not gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. It's Dr. Britt Baker, DMD.
That would have been my second choice. I just didn't want to give Planned Parenthood too much credit in this. Sorry. I gave them enough credit.
You did. You gave Kenny
way too much credit already.
She is literally carrying the AEW women's division.
But they should have been put her in that spot. That's the bad.
Ooh, buddy, don't get me started. I said that from jump. I was saying that from jump. You can go back and listen to it in the archives and go listen to all the episodes of me laying out Tony Khan, Brandy, and Kenny, because they in charge of the women's division, about their women's division and how Britt Baker is money. But hey, who am I? But yeah, Britt Baker is definitely my female wrestler of the year. She's been killing it. She's the total package, and they're using her as the champion right now. Is good for AEW as far as their women's division. I hope once we get past the Nyla Rose thing, I think she needs better challenge. They need to have a challengers ready for her, or she won't be female of the year for me. She won't get the big trophy at the end of the year. But yeah, Britt Baker.
But in that same context, like, who do you set her up with next? Like, who would you think, like, for Britt Baker, who's that next person to step up and try to take that title?
So you're right. Then that's the issue.
And that is an issue.
When you look at the division altogether, right? You're like, all right, well, there's Nyla. There's really not anybody else after that, right? Because she's already beaten Thunder Rosa, right, in a non-sanctioned match. But maybe I should get that win back, official win back. She's gonna be competing against Nyla. I mean, after that, like, who's next? Like, who's out there? Like, and to be real, I know who I want to see, but
who?
I don't
Take Auntie.
Hard.
Take Auntie.
You know what? No, I think it's gonna be Deonna Purrazzo.
You think? Oh, she's gonna come over?
Yeah, I think because there's a lot of rumors behind the scenes that, like, when Don Callis and Scott D'Amore were at AEW's tapings, like, Britt Baker walked up to him and was like, "Hey, when do I get Deonna Purrazzo next? And Scott was like, yeah, maybe. I thought she was gonna be a surprise entrant at Slammiversary already. So it came out,
that would have been tight.
yeah. So I kind of feel like maybe when this whole thing wraps up with Kenny, you're probably gonna see Britt go over and battle for the women's Impact.
No.
I can fucks with that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I mean,
But that's a
yeah,
problem.
that'd be.
If you look at AEW though, the women's division, there's really no one there. Like you could say Tay Conti, Abaddon, maybe. I don't know how she's doing on Dark.
Anna Jay.
Anna Jay, when she comes back, comes back, definitely, I think she'd be.
Yeah, when she comes back, I think, yeah. All right, well, okay, cool. That's Midyear Awards. Hopefully, more than likely, these all will change when we get to the end of the year awards. I highly doubt the male wrestler of the the year will be changed at the end. I think it'd still be a debate between Kenny or Roman. But hey, who knows? You never know. Fans are back. We outside. All right, here we go. So here's I guess it's technically our only debate topic. This was brought up on Twitter this past week. It was a topic that everyone kind of got to chiming in. WWECW.
Oh God.
Yeah, Damon. Yeah. We're going back in the time machine when WWE revived ECW. So the question at hand is, was WWECW a failure?
You said, was it a failure?
Was it a failure? We'll start with you, Damien, then we'll go Cliff, and then I'll take it at the end.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Planned Parenthood.
Oh my God.
Matter of fact, I'd rather watch Planned Parenthood 7 days a week.
Damn.
That shit was garbage. It was garbage. It wasn't even worth. I feel like they lost money. They lost respect. They lost something. Shit. That was a travesty. Name one good match. I'll wait.
CM Punk versus John Morrison for the ECW championship.
Wasn't worth being on that show. Actually, Big on that show made it garbage.
Oh my God.
It was. I'm surprised you even remembered that match.
Listen, that was right in my prime years of watching wrestling. So everything that was WWE, I was watching. Okay.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
And I liked I liked the brand of ECW and the old stuff. That was during my hardcore days.
Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Now let me get Bobby Lashley versus the Big Show.
Oh God, I forgot that happened. Shit.
Big Show versus Ric Flair.
Oh God.
Yeah. He took and Flair took the back body drop on the tax.
Oh.
Yeah, and that was I remember all that. I remember that. I think the Undertaker showed up on ECW. I think he faced Big Show. So anyway, but go ahead.
It's going to ruin my buzz.
Oh my God. All right, Cliff.
All right. Well, so for any of those who watched when we did the interview with Justin Credible, we actually talked about this. We talked about this topic and how like the whole idea was to bring in some names from the old ECW and try to like get over the new stars of the ECW, which obviously was like a PG to play by rules. Like they didn't really have like really anything unless it was Extreme Rules. There was really nothing there for those guys for ECW. But I think it was a failure. In a whole thing, yes, it was. But out of that whole thing, we did get 4 major superstars that came out of that whole production, right? So we did get John Morrison, we did get The Miz, we did get CM Punk, and then we got Bobby Lashley out of that whole deal too.
You're missing one.
Oh.
You're missing one.
Oh,
I know. And then we also got the man who's actually competing for the WWE Championship tonight, Kofi Kingston.
There we go.
They all came out of ECW.
yeah, you're right. Kofi was on.
Yeah, remember? Remember, it was "There's Always Trouble in Paradise."
Yeah.
Yep.
You're right. You're right. That's when he did come out. Shit. You see
Yeah,
how much I tried to forget about that shit?
But we did get a bunch of, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we did get 5 major stars that came out of that show. But that's the problem, though, is that when you think about like all the stuff they were trying to do in that show, it just didn't work out. So WWE's version of ECW, do I think it was a failure? As a whole, yes, but there is aspects of it that was kind of successful. And those 5 guys coming out of there was pretty major for everybody else. So I will have to agree and say, yes, I think it was bad. But on the other side, if we didn't have that show, I don't think we would have those 5 superstars.
There's a possibility.
The funny thing is I have to disagree, and using the point of we have those 5 stars. We got those 5, main eventer Hall of Fame, soon, future Hall of Famers out of, The Miz, Kofi, Bobby Lashley, all of them. We got all that out of ECW. That's my point of saying why it wasn't a failure. Like, yeah, was a show bad? Was the premise of mixing, the old school superstars and the new breed? Yeah, it was bad.
They had a zombie.
They did have a zombie.
They had
yes.
a zombie. No, Chad, a zombie.
I mean, Damien, there was zombies on Backlash.
No. That was to promote a movie. That wasn't to try to get over as a wrestler.
Exactly.
Get out of here with that argument. That's a trash ass argument.
But still. I mean, but look, we got Kelly's expose out of that.
We did. But still, it was.
I mean, we look back on it now, it probably wasn't all that good, looking hindsight thing 2020, but hey.
It wasn't good for the time.
When ECW was going on, it was coming towards the end of its time, right? Like, and Kelly's expose was on. I was in Iraq. I was looking for anything to get me out of the mindset I was in a war zone. So I'm like, oh, Kelly, thank God for your you're up there dancing. But after that, looking back, I was like, that shit was trash, bro.
It was, yes. I remember.
Tell me that what you're telling us right now is that Kelly's expose was one of the best things, knowing that Vince McMahon was the one who taught her how to strip on that show.
No. Hey, you're saying you should be ashamed of yourself. Shame, Chaz. Shame.
Put your motherfucking head down.
Put your motherfucking head down. Shout out to Chisel Adonis for that one. Go check him out. Check out his interview. Oh man,
it was entertaining.
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining, but it was horrible.
It was. It was garbage as a whole. We're not gonna talk about December to Dismember. One of the worst pay-per-views ever in WWE history. Even worse than Capital Punishment. I just feel like, those are mainstays. Kofi Kingston, if we didn't have ECW, we wouldn't have had Kofi Mania. We wouldn't have Almighty Bobby Lashley. We wouldn't have John Morrison or, Johnny Impact, whatever he is, all of him going all around the indies. Who am I missing? I'm missing something. Wow. Miz. Oh, geez, come on, Miz. Miz would probably.
That's the best thing. That's probably one of the best things that came out of it. Period.
Because Miz would probably still be floating around, being a backstage host or something like that.
Yeah, they gave him the platform to be able to shine and actually build something. And that's kind of what it was. Period. Yes, it was a place for new talent. It was like the NXT before NXT.
It was before NXT.
Yes, absolutely. Like, look at it because it also look at it like this: if we didn't have ECW, we wouldn't have had the Matt Hardy run. Matt Hardy finally getting his quote unquote,
Yeah.
world title in a sense. We wouldn't have the Christian run with the ECW title.
Right.
And I think Christian's run as ECW champion was I think it's underrated. I think that's probably one of the.
It was really, really good.
And also, I think Mark Henry's reign. I think Mark Henry's reign is also.
That was pretty good too.
Because I think that was the birth of the Hall of Pain.
Yeah, was it?
I think he was Hall of Fame, but he didn't have the championship when he was really introducing the Hall of Fame.
No, really? He didn't.
Yeah, because the funny thing is the last champion to be on ECW was Bobby Lashley. And remember, he gave up he surrendered his title, right? And then he entered a feud with John Cena. And he was talking about how he was uncrowned champion because his brand got defunct. And so that's why he wanted to compete for that belt. And I don't think the Hall of Fame was there just yet.
Really? I thought you're probably right, but yeah.
Yes.
But that's why I feel like ECW isn't a total failure. But yeah, I mean, come on, CM Punk. It's CM Punk.
Right. You're right. You know what? You're right. It's not a total failure because WCW, that's a total failure. I saw a clip of a referee on Nitro. Live. Nitro. Kevin Nash is fucking up everybody, dropping jackknives. Every time he drops a fucking jackknife, this dumbass motherfucker is counting the 3 count. Kevin Nash is not pinning him.
He's hitting his hand 3 times on the mat with no one pinning him. He's not dropping the 3 count because we don't get dropped.
But you know what I mean. Good point. But he is counting to 3. 2, 3. On live national TV.
That last guy too, man. Remember, because he didn't even put his boot on. The dude was like 1, and then Kevin Nash put his boot on the guy. He was like 2, 3.
Yep. And want to hear the worst part about this? The fact that Tony Schiavone had to fucking try to make it make sense. I felt so sorry for him. All of WCW, I felt sorry for this man.
Yeah, me too.
I'm surprised he came back to to do anything with wrestling after that shit. Because I would have been like, you know what, yo, go fuck yourself.
Listen, this is the same man that was instructed to give the ending of the Mankind Triple H match.
I know, right?
Oh.
That man had some things happen at Nitro that wasn't there for Tony Schiavone. It's no wonder why he became a barista over at Starbucks for a quick
right.
Hey,
dude, shit. I would have changed my name.
I'm Anthony Schiavone.
Moving on. So, taking back control of my show. Moving on to our next. Y'all are wild. If I had the pencil, all right. Money in the Bank is tonight. Well, when you're listening to this, it was yesterday. Next month is SummerSlam, so that is when you will get your scores that who's in the lead so far. So we'll see how we do. So let's get this started. If I had the pencil, Cliff, you have the card for us?
I do. So let's just get it started right off the bat. We're going to start off with the pre-show match where we have the Mysterios versus the Usos. So we'll just keep this in order for consistency, but we'll go Chaz, Damien, and then myself.
Okay. I'm going with I'm going with the Usos. I think I think they're gonna take the dub. I just feel like that's where it was always gonna lead to anyway. I didn't think the Mysterios would have a long run as tag team champions. But yeah, Usos.
Okay.
It's hard. I know.
Okay, so I have this feeling that they gonna lose The Usos are gonna lose, and that's gonna cause the two to start going at each other.
So you think you really think they're gonna split them?
Yeah, I kind of like it. It kind of looks. I mean,
I know they've been teasing that, but I don't think they got the balls to do it.
really? You
I don't
forget
think
what
so.
I'm talking about.
I don't think.
We're
See,
talking
I
about
mean, I've been.
married, my dude. Dude, he would split his own parents up if it made for good storyline.
You know what? That's fact. That's fact. That's facts.
I'm like, are you serious, man? Vince McMahon just blamed the fans for the reason why they weren't at the shows.
Right?
Where the hell have you been?
Exactly. And then dipped.
Bro, that was funny.
It
That had me literally in tears. I said, "Oh wow, this is how
Yeah,
we're
I'm not
starting
sure I'm
back."
going to go on this one. You know what, though? Maybe the Usos will win and then lose them soon after to cause the rift. I'm going to go with the Usos.
Oh, buddy, I done made him switch his pick. I'm
gonna go with the Usos.
He's gonna kill me. They better win. My
Huh?
life's in the. I said they better win because I done made Damien change his pick.
I know, right?
Yeah, personally myself, I'm gonna end up going with the Usos as well. And the reason why is because, I think they want to have the bloodline to have like all the titles right before they start like disintegrating everything apart. So
That's what I was thinking they would do instead. I just feel like that's the bigger blow up.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like that would if they do that, the Usos should lose it right before Rock comes along. So it's like I gotta deal with this. Now I got you coming. Like, yeah. All right, cool. Usos.
All right. So instead of jumping right into the Money in the Bank matches, we're gonna go with AJ Styles and Omos versus the Viking Raiders. Who do you got, Chaz?
I don't want to root against I don't want to pick against AJ, but they're not doing nothing with them belts. The Viking Raiders are a legit team. I mean, I don't watch Raw, so I have no idea. I tell you, I can't do it. I can't watch it. I can't. I just cannot sit 3 hours. But I'll try to do it on Monday just because there's fans. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go. See, I need. I can't fuck up on another paper. I know my score. I know my score. I know my average. I'm going with the. I'm going with the Viking Raiders. I can't believe I said that.
I'm gonna go with the tag champs.
I can't believe I just wrote the Viking Raiders on my paper.
I'm gonna say the champ's gonna retain.
Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
Probably are gonna win.
Yeah. I'm not gonna front, man. I'm going with AJ and Omos over.
See now. I know I'm wrong because I'm the oddball out. Oh, bruh. All right.
All right. So our next match that we have Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
Oh, that again?
Okay, hold on. How long has Rhea had it? Mania?
Yeah.
That's been what? That's March, right? Or was it April?
That
March.
Was it March or April?
Wow. When was wow?
Yeah, it was late March, right?
Late March, I think?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So I can't bet against the Queen. Sorry.
Go with Flair. All right, I'm going with. I'm going with Rhea. I'm a bet against Flair.
You're gonna regret that, buddy.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a dangerous man.
I see that.
You know what? I'm gonna roll the same dice too. I'm gonna go with Rhea as well.
Ooh.
I normally wouldn't, but yeah. Yeah, I'm going. Yeah, I don't know.
They're like second or third match.
What's that?
They've had involving each other. It doesn't matter if it was 1-on-1 or whatever.
Oh God, fifth or
This is the
sixth.
third.
This is third.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
they did the triple
they
threat.
probably losing.
They did the triple threat. Then they did the 1-on-1 that ended in DQ.
Yeah, well, who's gonna face?
No, they've had that match. They've had the triple threat. They've had like the 1-on-1. They've had like the six woman tag match. They've had all sorts of matches.
Oh yeah, they did.
Yeah. No, fifth or sixth match against each other.
But
Okay.
the like pay-per-view match they had this is the third.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna stick with Charlotte, but now I have some kind of weird theory and see, I'm not sure.
I feel like
he is.
Nah, he's locked in. We gotta move on.
No, keep it.
I wrote it down.
Yeah, no, keep it. I'm not changing it. I'm just saying I'm not sure the way I want this to kind of play out tonight if it did play out that way. But we'll see what happens. So
I mean, I regardless, I think
if we get a certain return tonight because of the fans being there.
Yeah, I think Becky shows up tonight.
So if she does, I'm not sure if I'd rather see Rhea versus her or her versus Charlotte.
Yeah,
I feel that's why I'm betting against Charlotte. I don't think we're going to do Charlotte versus Becky right off the jump. I feel like the fans we already seen that. You know what I'm saying? Like we did WrestleMania with her. Like I feel like if we're gonna go into SummerSlam, give me the fresher match. I think that's why I'm betting against Flair because I do believe Becky. I do believe Becky shows up tonight, and to pull off like I'm coming for that. It's either that she does a period tonight, whether it's against or even if it's for Bianca.
Yeah.
I think Becky, whenever Becky comes back, she's going in the title picture. Whether it's Ronda, I said Ronda, Lord Jesus.
Speaking of title pictures, we got to get into our next match, which is going to be Bobby Lashley with MVP versus Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods for the WWE Championship.
Bobby, almighty. He's got to face Goldberg in Vegas.
Does he, though? Does he really need to face him?
No, he doesn't really.
But I'm also taking Bobby as well.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bobby, too. I can't. I mean, I love Kofi. It's going to be a great match. But, I don't know. A pissed off Bobby is kind of scary.
That's what I said.
He looked really bad as of late.
For a lot of reasons.
That's an angry bald. That's an angry bald black man.
Exactly.
You don't mess with you don't mess with the bald black guys. Like when they get mad. No.
Yeah.
So our last match is going to be Roman Reigns, your tribal chief, versus the rated R superstar, Edge.
I'm saying the fans because we've been wanting to see this from jump.
Yeah, the 1-on-1.
I'm going with we've been wanting the 1-on-1 from jump. Give me it. If they gave it the Edge, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
I don't know. But
speechless.
I've never bet against him. My tribal chief, your tribal chief, our tribal chief, the man that sits at the head of the table, the current and defending Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, give me the head of the table.
Let me get the chief.
Yeah, I love Edge. I look. At one point, my whole moveset was almost patent after that man.
Hey yo.
Bet.
But yeah, no.
So let's get into the women's Money in the Bank match.
I have no idea.
Oh, no, fucking bet it at the moment, really.
We have Asuka, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Ash, Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, Natalia, and Tamina in this match. So, Jazz, who's your pick?
Not that last person you said.
Why not?
Anyway,
Why
because
not?
she's gonna lose.
I asked Chaz this question because I didn't ask him last time. So, Chaz, last week I texted you a match that I needed you to watch on SmackDown with Shotzi and Knox. There was a situation that happened in that match. I need to know, did you watch that match to see what I was talking about?
Somehow the first one.
Yeah.
I did not. I watched I did not know. I did not watch it.
Okay.
Why did you watch it, Chaz?
On this show,
I hadn't seen. Yeah, listen, it's hard to keep up. I got a lot of things going on.
I need you. What I'm going to tell you is, I need you to go. I'll repost it. Okay, but I need you to go back. I need you to watch that match, and then just send us your facial reactions of the match.
Okay, I'll do that. I can do that. Yeah.
And don't worry, guys. We'll post them on here so you guys can see what.
Thank you.
So anyway, yeah. So who's your pick, Chaz?
I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea.
I know there's so many potentials in this match.
There's no front runner for me. Like you're like, oh yeah. So I'm gonna go with the dark horse. Just they decided this. They said, you know what, we're gonna throw this shit on the wall, see if it sticks. I'm going with Liv. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's because I want Liv to win, but maybe I'm going with Liv because I think Liv and Zelina Vega are gonna have a program after the fact. But I think I'm going with Liv.
Okay.
And if I get this right, goddamn it, I want $1 million.
Damien, who's your pick?
Because that's legit. I legit just took that out of left field.
Like, you said what? Liv Morgan, Zelina Vega, Naomi,
Asuka,
Asuka,
Natalia,
Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss, and Tamina.
Oh, you're gonna be mad at me. I'm just doing this kind of bullshit. Actually, that'd be funny if she won.
If Tamina wins the Money in the Bank, I swear on everything. This is not what the fans want. I don't care how bad they were chanting her name in Raymond James Stadium. They were not at full capacity.
They're gonna reward her for getting over with the fans.
What 25% of the fans? Fuck that. No.
Aw, Chaz, don't be mean.
I'm not. No one's meaner than Tamina. I can't believe I just said that. I can't believe I just said that.
Yeah, you said it.
Oh God.
You said that. Give me Miss Snooker.
Okay.
Because you said that, Chaz, because you said it.
Why would you fuck up your average?
My average is already fucked up. What are you talking about?
I know your average too.
Yeah,
I know your average.
My average is pretty. It's not that good.
No, it's not that good. You got a
Exactly.
big fat zero for the last two.
Exactly.
Worry about it. He could take that risk.
Exactly. I can take that risk all day long.
All right, you go with Tamina.
Yeah, you like I didn't pick bacon.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, shit.
All right, Cliff, who you got?
Let me be real, man. Like watching Raw, like Asuka, she's kind of floundering around. I love Naomi. Alexa Bliss's character, I think something's gonna happen with the Fiend tonight, so that's why I don't think Alexa's gonna win. Liv is probably pretty much like a sure shot to like get the title. Zelina Vega is cool seeing her back. I just don't think they're gonna really push her just yet. And then Natalia and Tamina are just kind of throwaways because they're the women's champions. So for me, there's only one pick, and it's because she's almost a superhero. Let me get Nikki though.
All right.
The fucked up part is I know Liv is gonna win because Nikki's gonna be almost at the Money in the Bank briefcase and is gonna get knocked off, and then fucking Liv's gonna take it. I'm gonna be so pissed.
That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Just right there, she's almost at the Money in the Bank, and then she gets kicked off. All right, so let's go with our last match. This is the men's Money in the Bank match. We have Ricochet, Johnny Drip Drip, Riddle, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Kevin Owens, King Nakamura, and Seth Rollins. Damien, who you got?
Give me Big E. I don't know. I don't know why.
I like it. I like the pick.
I mean, there's a lot of reasons why, but
I got 3, and I'm trying to decide on these 3.
I'm gonna be honest though. I got a question though. Like, who was the last African American to win Money in the Bank?
shit.
Or has there been one?
Has there been one?
I don't think that.
No. I don't think there has.
No.
No.
Yeah, for that reason alone, let me.
No. Wait. No. Yeah. No.
That's all I was saying.
Of them in the match.
I don't think so. Yeah, let me get Big E.
You're going with Big E. See, like I said, I got 3, right? I got Big E, Rollins, and Drew.
All good.
Those are my 3 I've been mulging over for the past like week and a half. Right? I still don't know. So like this one coming out of left field. And we go give me Rollins.
You see, that's not what I was thinking you were gonna say, because you're like, I have Rollins, I have Drew, and I have Big E, and I'm gonna go out of left field, and let me get John Morrison.
Yeah, I was real left field.
That would, yeah, at that point, I would have been like, yo, you must even in your top 3.
I'm going with Rollins. I don't know why. So I want to pick Big E, but I don't know, because I feel like if
listen. In the words of Joe Biden, if you don't pick Big E, you ain't black.
Yeah.
He changed his vote just for that.
I'm changing my vote to Big E.
All righty, Big E it is.
Big E it is.
That's how the convincing works.
Big E. Oh man,
that's awesome. We have a lot of surprises that might be happening tonight too. That's what I'm kind of excited about.
Same. Yeah, that's what same.
Yeah, 100% expect to see Goldberg, Sasha Banks. I hope to see Becky Lynch. I hope there's a few other names in there I kind of hope to see.
Yeah, like this definitely is going to set the stage for the rest of the year, definitely. Moving forward, especially with fans coming back. So
yeah.
I'm excited. Money in the Bank is one of my favorite pay-per-views because I always love the Money in the Bank match. I'm excited. I can't wait. So yeah. Do we think anybody's like? You think somebody's going to cash in the night of? Just throw it out there.
Because Bianca's not there tonight.
Oh.
Well, she might be there tonight. I don't know, but she had her match with Carmella on SmackDown.
Right.
I think if anything, right? I think if Nikki wins the Money in the Bank match, if that's the first match and she wins, she's cashing in on Rhea.
Okay.
And they're gonna be like, she's almost a champion. She's almost a Money in the Bank winner. She's almost like Like, knock it off. Almost
Right.
count.
Well, all right. We did.
We did what, Chaz? Yeah, I
We
didn't
did
quite hear
Astros.
you. Yeah, you did freeze.
He did freeze. Now he's got a like camera.
My
There
back.
you go.
My back.
No, okay, yeah, there you go. That works.
Okay. Jeez Louise. I was about to sign it. I was about to, get us the Red Dog Power Ranking going. And then I was like, yeah, now time for that. And it says waiting.
Yep.
Yeah. That's what happens when, you ain't got no Wi-Fi because Verizon acting stupid.
Because you got that one guy out there who's like,
Oh, my Verizon over here is acting just fine, buddy.
No, well, mine isn't.
we go, let's get into power rankings. That's what I want.
Yeah, Power Rankings. Yeah, greatest segment all time. 3 Count Podcast.
So let's get into our honorable mentions right away. So last week we did have our power rankings. Unfortunately, they didn't come out. But I can, I'll quick dive it now. So let's get into last week's power rankings with July 11th. So we're going to start off with number 10 being the Pinnacle versus the Inner Circle at AEW. Number 9 is King Nakamura versus Baron Corbin on SmackDown. Number 8 will be Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Nox versus Natalya Hart and Tamina on SmackDown as well. Number 7 is going to be the New Day versus MVP and Bobby Lashley on Raw. Number 6 will be Chris Adonis versus Jay the God on NWA. Let's be real. That was a great match. Number 5, we got the Young Bucks versus Eddie Kingston and Penta El Cero Miedo on AEW. We have number 4 with Seth Rollins and Cesaro at SmackDown. Again, SmackDown just was so good last week. I'm not gonna lie. Number 3, we had Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly on NXT. Number 2 was MSK versus Ciampa and Thatcher on NXT. And number 1, quickly, actually, as we mentioned this is actually probably becoming my favorite division of wrestling in all of wrestling. It is Jonathan Gresham holding his title over Fred Yehi on Ring of Honor with the Pure Wrestling Championship. So, those matches are fire. I love the X Division, but I think the Pure Wrestling title is actually taking over the X Division for me. So,
it looks like you need to get booked on ROH then.
I know I should, so I can try to get that title. So anyway,
listen, I definitely want you with that belt. Like,
let's get into July 18th honorable mentions. So we're gonna start off with Saray versus Gigi Dolan on NXT. Let's be real. I gotta touch on this really quick. That drop kick that Priscilla Kelly took to the face.
I know, right?
Oh my God.
Yo, that drop kick looked brutal as fuck.
The death touch on that was ridiculous. So let's move up, right? So we have Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon on NXT. We have Xavier Woods versus Bobby Lashley on Raw. EC3 versus Flip Gordon as Ring of Honor's Best in the World. And then our last match in our honorable mentions will be Santos Escobar versus Dexter Lumis on NXT as well. So what does that mean? We have to jump into our top 10, with number 10 being Seth Rollins versus Big E versus Kevin Owens versus King Nakamura on SmackDown. It was a great match. Number 9, Jon Moxley versus Carl Anderson. This was for the IWGP US Championship on AEW. So, big ups to that match. Number 8, this match right here, I loved probably more than I loved that one. And it was the Falls Count Anywhere. This was Ricochet versus John Morrison on Raw. I just thought that was a lot of fun. Let's talk about number 7. Hallowed be thy name of this match with Darby Allin versus Ethan Page at AEW. That coffin match, though. Oh my God. I don't know anybody that takes a razor's edge on some steel steps. That's unnecessary, but
Bruh. Unnecessary.
It was good. It was good though. It was a good unnecessary.
What?
Is it really?
I enjoyed. The funny thing is, I didn't think I would enjoy the coffin match, but I really did.
You don't see me doing unnecessary stuff.
Yeah, you did. What? Yes, we do.
When?
Yeah.
No, that's not
over.
Let's get into number 6. Number 6 is going to be actually your guys' favorite match of the week. Karrion Kross versus Johnny Gargano on NXT. Now you have to wonder what's in the top 5 if that was your guys' favorite matches. So number
Right.
5,
Yeah, so I was like, geez, you put that at 6?
yeah.
Right?
Number 5 would be Roman Reigns and the Usos versus the Mysterios and Edge on SmackDown last.
That was a hot opener.
That was.
And I think what really pushed it over for me was the fans. Like the fans really drove that match because as soon as Roman came out, like the fans were just giving all the heat. And as soon as Edge came out, God, I mean that pop just exploded.
Yeah. I was telling Brie, I was like, geez, I miss fans. I was like, I'm glad that they're booing him and they're cheering him and it's not silence.
To number 4, man. Bandito versus Roosh at Ring of Honor Best in the World. That is a
good match. I actually did get to keep that match.
It was a great match. So we're going to jump into number 3. This is the only match that made it on from Slammiversary, and it will be Josh Alexander versus Chris Bay versus Trey Miguel versus P. Williams versus Rohit Raju. Let's be real. Slammiversary, that match was fire. That exhibition match was so good. That initial chain of submissions going from the top, from the X all the way down to the floor.
Yeah, yep.
That was hot. Not gonna lie. But as I said before, right, that the X division is probably my second favorite division in all of wrestling. And that made number 3. So what will be our number 2 match? Let's keep it $150 when we talk about things that happen at Ring of Honor. It is Shane Taylor's production over Dalton Castle, Eli Ism, and Dak Dapper. Let's be real, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Go on up for Shane Taylor Promotions. Y'all, no one understands how much of a fan I am of Shane Taylor. And like, let's go. We making the Red Dogs power rankings. Big ups. We're moving up in the world.
It is, man. Ring of Honor Best in the World at number 2. So at number 1, who else could it be? It is the first time we've ever had the same person win back-to-back weeks, and that person being Jonathan Gresham versus Mike Bennett at Ring of Honor Best in the World for the Pure Wrestling title. It is, telling you, man, it's quickly become a favorite division, and I'm
Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Yep. So, initial thoughts?
Man, I just fell in love with the power rankings all over again.
That's some good shit. Good shit.
ROH getting the much love finally on the power rankings. Yes.
I mean, the
list at number 1. Like, just to put it out there, Jonathan Gresham has made number 1 on this list with 3 different people.
That's facts. Yes.
I mean,
yes.
With the matches that he's been having with that fucking title has been spectacularly perfect.
Bruh, 9 different ways to win. That's crazy. Like, he's never won the same match. It's so incredible.
Exactly. And it's and the matches are never the same.
Never.
When he had that match with Jay Lethal and he was all the way down to his last rope break, bro, I was like, I don't even know what to expect from this match. I was like, this is crazy. And then, like, I just love the fact that the commentators will put over, right? They're like, hey, that's the problem. Because, like, Mike Bennett had the same issue, right? They're like, that's the problem when you have a finisher, and you rely on that finisher, is that once your limb goes, like, you can't use your finisher. And the story that these guys tell every single time in the ring, I'm just like, bro, this blows me away.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, oh man, I don't have a problem with your power rankings, as you already can tell.
I fucked with him.
I think this is probably the best power. This is probably the best week of wrestling all year so far, because all those matches you said were good, were really good, especially what you call it, those ROH matches. Well, yeah. So now that's the show, guys. This was fun. It was nice seeing you all again. We got to do this again next week. But anyway, I'm promoting my show. I got a booking in Hamburg Me and Prince, got a book, Live at Last Outbreaks return
You
this
would.
Saturday if you're in that area.
Hey, you would.
So, hey, gotta put myself over. Got you. So, with that being said, thank you for joining us this week. We weren't live, but hey, definitely thank you for checking us out on our podcast, our audio stream, whether it's on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast at, we're there. Thank you. Leave us a 5-star frog splash review on Apple Podcasts. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Like, follow, share, all that on our social medias. 3Count Pod, 3Count_pod on everything. Definitely let us know. Talk to us. We want to hear from you. And that's about it. So tune in next week for the episode of the debate show. I'm the Don Chaz Evans, here with the Red Dog, here with Damien Fatal. Be there, or just be there. Just be there. Yeah, just don't be anywhere else. Just be here. 3Count Podcast debate show.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey guys, it's the host of the 3Count, Chaz Evans here. Make sure to let you know that I don't run shit, I don't do shit, I just talk shit. And make sure you subscribe to our podcast. What else should you do? You should also follow us on all social medias. That's the Facebook at 3Count Podcast, the Instagram at 3Count Pod, and the Twitter at 3Count_pod. Also, if you like us a lot, you should definitely buy a t-shirt at prowrestlingtees.com/3countpod, and that's the number 3. Don't be an idiot and type in THREE, because you're not going to find anything. So make sure you follow us at 3Count Pod or 3Count_pod on Twitter and buy a shirt. Be there or be somewhere else.